she jumped in for him. And I get it. As a spouse, you want to help.
Oh, wow.
Your partner, but that was his moment to knock out of the park any fear that he has cognitive decline. And
what these two things right here. So let's see a little bit
So
more,
on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Charlie Jones deep to return.
Folks went to complain about how they didn't have enough time, and they didn't listen to Dean Phillips and others that were warning about.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
There was polling that showed
the Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10.
You know, we did this on the show recently where a lot of segments when we were listening back to KJP press conferences.
Jones operating out now a loose football. But this is taken.
This is bullshit.
The man fell off a bike. The man gave a terrible debate performance and looked like he was completely out of it. 2020, he does an interview with CBS News and he looks incredibly
His
cogent.
back
Looks like
is
he's
turned.
there.
Look at
And
this.
now what we're seeing is
Look at it. Also, he knows the ball's on the ground. These motherfuckers. Look. This guy is closest to the ball. They make it. This shit just cheats.
So now that the focus
and that ball ends up going the other direction. Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Presley Harvin now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt.
Shut the fuck up.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10.
Yeah, America's not ready for a gay president, Pete. So, we'll go back to wherever you came from.
On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw.
Oh, come on. This is bullshit. I mean, they make this guy underthrow the fuck. This is bullshit. He is wide open. God dang it. This game fucking sucks. He is wide open. They're going to make this guy underthrow this ball like this. Throw it over his fucking head. Come on, man. God dang it. This is bullshit.
I cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent.
Now here comes the screen to Pierce. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
Every once in a while. So you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And
Gonna put on Charlie's little ass too. quiet.
Fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see it.
Take it out 4th and 4. Damn,
typically
it's
as the game
getting that
goes
1
on,
fucking yard.
Bigger and bigger gains. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Oh, come on, dude. You can't be getting hurt in preseason. Get up. Oh, this motherfucker. Young fellow.
You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now he takes off. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Good job, Youngin.
Everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down.
Hey, Hardy. Damn, Hardy, you fucking hurt already? This dude, man, he just stays hurt.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Hutchinson.
The
Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. And
he slams it in there. And he is in. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
To the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. will take over. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Jones motioning here. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
That's the way, I like it. That's the way, I like it.
That's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Back to throw is Jones.
Oh, damn, he dropped the ball. He's wide open.
Incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
A fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond.
What's a fair catch? I'm not even doing a fair catch.
Texans offense and running back Dameon Pierce set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a second and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. A hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, lead, despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
11 yards on the connection there. First down for Houston.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense, when they force third down, they got to get off the field.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Oh, this guy missed a wide open throw.
Not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Nico Collins was the
This is
intended
a
receiver
wide
there,
open fucking
and it'll
throw.
lead to a second down. On the ground, it's Pierce. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw.
Oh, come on. Oh, good job. Well, yes, you are tough when you catch the ball. It's a nice yak.
He's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
It was great work.
Offensively landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Who you throwing the ball to?
Incomplete.
There's a fine line between between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Throws.
They got there in a hurry.
Dang it.
I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Oh, he caught that. Damn. He put that right there. Wow. What a throw. My boy has an ugly throwing motion. Wow. To that right back shoulder. Wow, what a catch. Wow.
Reed just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down. A bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the...
What the fuck this bitch wants? What you want, clown?
What lead is the preacher getting in?
What bitch?
What lead you putting the preacher in?
I ain't putting the preacher in no league. He ain't say he's coming no league. The hell you talking about?
Than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He ain't in no damn league, fool. He ain't in no league. What you talking about?
What the steering committee means then?
What the hell are you talking about, Hobson? It said competition committee, fool.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback...
I just said he could be the chaplain if he want to be the league chaplain. He ain't got to play in no league.
Miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
The hell are you talking about, fool?
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish.
What are you talking about?
With 6 points.
That's what I said, bitch.
Okay, I'll be the fucking NFL guy. How about that?
Well, you already that. You don't need no title for that.
You right behind me, bitch.
Yeah, whatever, man. Is that what you call to talk about, man?
Man, I thought you wanted to play again, man. I was going to say, yeah, man, good deal. What's the lead in?
Hey, he didn't say he wanted to play again.
No signal waiting. They say he did not break the play.
How did he not get in there? Yes. What? Hey, man, look, man, that's his choice. It ain't y'all's. It's his choice, not y'all's.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here.
Good job. Got in. Good job. Ain't your choice. Ain't y'all choice. It's his choice. You want to play, he can come back. Well, he can play in this league. He can play in the one where the Vikings is. He can't play in his other league because he quit. Still got a 3-year ban. Hey, man, I'm not the king, man. The commissioner's the king. And the commissioner plays by the rules.
But just as effective.
He can join BC for the Vikings league. He can't come to these other ones. Hey man, well look, the guy can come to that league. Yeah, man, whatever, man. What do you want, man? What?
And the kickoff's coming their way.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know what, man? You just a freaking heathen, man. That's all you are. You just a heathen, man. That's what you are. Oh, good hit, good job. Oh, don't let him get out of bounds. Come on, guys. What are y'all doing? What? What tournament? That nigga can't walk. He don't shoot that good to go to Vegas. Well, he just wasted his time. What? He wasted his time. He don't shoot that good. Hell, I beat him a couple of times. You know I don't fucking play worth shit. He play all the time. Hell, if I played all the time, I'd be whooping his ass. Shit.
Nobody beat our running racks when we're playing every weekend. Thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. Preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling.
Yeah. Yeah. Your game slipped a little bit. I was like, damn, boy. I said, you finna beat his ass. I said, damn, this nigga. That nigga used to put chalk on. He used to circle on the ball, gonna go and everything. I said, damn. Nigga told me, say, man, the ball gonna come right here. I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah. You was a ping pong playing motherfucker too. That motherfucker talking. I saw, oh, damn. Yeah. And he came in my garage, beat my ass. He came in my garage and beat. I said, I'm gonna whoop your ass. That nigga was beating my ass in the garage. I said, damn. That nigga still can play. Damn. He told us, I'm a Chinese. I said, boy. Oh, man. Let's go, guys.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Pierce.
Okay, Pierce, I see you, Pierce.
On the other side of midfield, Markham at the 40.
Look at my new toys I got in Texas. I love my little new toys. Free agency was good. My little rookie is working out. This is all right.
But they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing
I know it's preseason.
points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here.
Fuck you, you couldn't kick a field goal 20 yards. What are you talking about?
Now in the second half and close this game out.
Oh.
Timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball.
Why is this guy still out there? Why is this guy still? Oh, damn. You got to throw that ball faster than that dude.
It's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid
how you not get that ball off? Come on, fella. Oh, that ain't looking good right there. I got my guy. All right.
That's into the hands of Akers. And they
take it up 4th and 4.
Tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Oh, that's bullshit. It just fucking cheats. It's cheating bullshit. stop. He gonna hit the guy. You know, when they gonna start, he gonna throw the ball right behind the net. This shit just cheats, man. He gonna throw the ball and hit the guy in the head. You fucking cheating shit here. It just fucking cheats. Wow.
Games are won based on who wins critical
just fucking cheats, man.
Attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
He's going to keep it himself. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping.
Oh, this shit just cheats. He gonna hit the guy in the back of the head with the fucking ball. I ain't seen that shit in a minute.
Rushing as a group.
Cheating
This time they
fucking
get a little
rats.
undisciplined with their rush lane integrity and
Look at that. Ideal timing, but he still breaks through it. Boy, bullshit. Cheaters.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room
Trying to cheat.
break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took.
Realistic. Oh wow, they ain't celebrate. Celebrate right there on the field, huh? Nice. Get the ball back.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up. That's to the tight end, Stover. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. On the handoff, this is Pierce. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. It'll be third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He's got a man. That's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Here's 2nd and 6. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Don't forget to wear straight horns number.
Keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
He's
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He's going to have a Texans first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
His shirt is all fucked up.
A penalty is declined.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. down. And not a whole lot there. Up to about the 25. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Here now, 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Jones. A short one there to Bellinger. They get 18 on that one. First down, Giants.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Christian Harris there on the stop. Second down and 8. Gun, it's Jones. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Shut up!
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. That's exactly what he did here.
Oh,
It's
man.
pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Oh, I ain't call no fucking timeout.
First timeout here. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Again, they'll throw with Jones. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Moody's kick is good. And the Giants are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, like sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback, and don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. This defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Open man, right side. He's got it.
Hardy, why are you still out here?
A chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Supposed to be out the field. We said you don't have to come back.
Have come and gone. EA Sports back for more. The NFL. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Pierce. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Hill look to throw. That one is complete to Hardman. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field.
Powering forward. He's in. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Tracy now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard this one out to the 43-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw is Jones. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
A throw there on second down.
Them boys is dropping passes. Wow, that got to drop two. He shouldn't even be. He should make the active roster.
Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in. Yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But
shotgun, and they will run with Pierce. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on second and 2. Once again, it's Pierce. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
this is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. Now this time they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Both sides now going back and forth, trading blows. After a nice pickup and a handful of yards, the defense responds with a big sack. Now brings up third and medium, and let's see if they decide to go back on the ground or keep it in the air.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. There's that man again, another catch. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Tracy now to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Now Jones. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Dropping passes and shit.
35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they
open man. That's Charlie Jones.
Oh, that's bullshit.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way.
They never let these guys catch it from behind. It's bullshit.
Touchdown, New York.
They never let these guys catch it from the back. That is bullshit.
To add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and their quarterback headed up. First and 10.
That's a big old fullback. Boy, big back there, man. I like him.
Like
I saw him. I see blocking his shit. I like him.
After a short pickup, 2 at the 29. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Incomplete.
Who behind him? Come on, young
Defense
fella.
is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Jones now on first down. He's got his tight end, Granson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head?
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jones. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Gotta give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit. Mike, there was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. It's all gone according to plan here in this preseason opener. And look to finish things strong here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. from. Here's second and inches. They send him right out of the slot. A run out of the gun with Pierce. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. Here's a give to Pierce. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
You fix your shirt, dog.
To win here for the Texans as they start things out with a victory.
That boy look good, man.